Women live with an existential fear that men just don't experience in the same way. It's an emotional fear. Like when I give you the dolphin analogy and women staying in the group and there's a lot of social pressure, that's a physical safety thing, and that's how men usually view safety. But for women, it's emotional safety. And it dictates so many behaviors that men are confused by. This is the origin of what the red pill guys call shit test. This is the origin of nagging. This is the reason why women are afraid to approach men in public. This is the reason why women are more risk averse than men are. This is the reason why they say women don't have accountability. This is the reason why women don't apologize. Because what you see as accountability, and you see a nobility in it, they look at that as vulnerability. It's scary. You think that it's a masculine trait. You think that when you say, I'm going to be a stand-up guy, I'm going to do the right thing, I'm going to admit that I was wrong. They don't see it that way. They see it, that would be a stupid move for them. The analogy I make is that, like, if a man's primary weapon historically has been physical force and violence, it's like asking you to punch yourself in the face. It makes no sense to you. It seems stupid. Their primary weapon they use when they socialize with each other to keep each other in line is shame and criticism. So what you see as honest accountability, they see as self-criticism. Just like you wouldn't punch yourself in the face, why would they make themselves wrong or bad? Because that is the weapon they use against each other. Her as a woman, that is the weapon used against her by other women to make her fall in line, is criticism and shame. So this is why they say there's shit test. She's testing you to feel safe. This all comes down to her need for emotional safety. Why does she nag? Because if she made an honest request for something, you could say no, and then she's getting rejected. That feels too vulnerable. So it's easier just to criticize you and nag you. The reason they don't approach men in bars is because the man might go, no thanks, I'm not interested. And then that feels horrible to them, and they feel rejected. It's the same reason that when they're out in public, they give you the most subtle of hints, and they want you to pick up on it and read their mind. I mean, there's another one, mind reading, right? The classic statement of, he should just know. They feel mortified if they were to be rejected by you. Now, men, we face this all the time, right? We're told it's just part of the game, get over it. They don't view it that way. Even when Bumble comes along and makes their strategy to say the woman's supposed to make the first move, Jesus, I've seen so many women saying, I'll wave at you, that's it. And you better not just wave at me. You better come with some real question about how some question about my profile or myself, because they're terrified of making the first move. And of course, the most important thing out of all of this is when men say women aren't accountable, or saying, after we got married, I never heard an apology again. Again, the apology feels like she's punching herself in the face. The apology feels way too vulnerable. To admit that she was wrong is shame. The difference between shame and guilt is not saying I did something wrong, it's saying I am wrong. So for her, when she says, I'm sorry, I hurt her family, I can't believe I did that to you, I loved you, I hurt the person I loved, that makes her feel like she's the worst human being ever created. It's not for her. For you, it's as simple as saying, I'd like you to hear the words saying you made a mistake, you messed up. What she hears when she says the words, what she feels when she says those words is, I am a screw up, I am a mess up, I am completely unworthy. So that's not likely ever going to happen.